Now, a legislative update with Representative Tara Mack from District 37A.
Hi, I'm Tara Mack, State Representative for Apple Valley and Burnsville. I'm bringing this update to you as we go into the last few weeks of the 2009 legislative session. Here at the Capitol, we've been very busy for the past 2 weeks trying to wrap up legislative business before the constitutional deadline of May 18th. For the past 2 weeks, we have been spending countless hours on the House floor discussing and debating the House Finance Omnibus bills. These omnibus bills are compilations of several smaller bills all wrapped up into one around one key area of the budget, such as K-12 finance, environment finance, energy finance, along with several others, and most importantly, taxes. These omnibus bills that we have been discussing are absolutely formative in how spending is going to be done in the next 2 years and how resources are going to be allocated. All of these bills hinge on one main issue: where money is going to be cut back and if revenue is going to be raised, to figure out how all these bills are paid for, which is why the tax bill, which we discussed on one long Saturday afternoon, was very critical in how all of this is going to come together. In that tax bill, there are several increases in some of your taxes. I have heard from several of you in the past 2 weeks through emails, phone calls, and letters about concerns on how the elimination of the mortgage interest deduction is going to be taken out, or how cigarette taxes are going to be increased, alcohol taxes increased, sales of ATVs and boats, and several others. And let me tell you, in that discussion and debate on the House floor, several of these issues were debated and discussed and how they're going to affect you at home. Like you, I have several concerns about some of these tax proposals in this tax bill. We are facing major economic challenges across the state and country. Families are having to sit down at their kitchen table, business owners are having to sit around the boardroom and decide how they're going to cut back on spending and how they're going to better allocate the resources that they have. This is exactly what we need to be doing here at the legislature. We need to be looking at the revenues that are currently coming in and figure out how to limit spending to that amount. We simply cannot continue to sustain the types of increases that we've been seeing over the past couple of years. With families struggling to make their budgets work and to make ends meet, we need to be accountable to you, the taxpayer, that those dollars are being spent wisely and that we're not overburdening an already stressed society. As we move into the final 2 weeks here of the legislative session, conference committees are currently sitting down and discussing the differences between the House Omnibus bills and the Senate Omnibus bills. These discussions are critical in putting something together that can get to the governor's desk that the governor can sign. While the challenges are great with the time remaining, I'm confident that if the House and Senate work together to get something to the governor that he can sign, we will be able to finish on time and do service to the people of Minnesota to get the job done in an accountable and responsible manner. As always, I welcome input from the community, so please, if you have a question or concern, shoot me an email, give me a call, send a letter, or if you'd like to come down here and see all this for yourself, stop on down by the Capitol. You can watch debate on the floor, and I'd be happy to meet with you and discuss some of the issues that might be facing you or others in the community. In addition, I wanted to give you a little bit of information about some events that are going on near to home to help aid people who might be struggling in the current situation and economic challenges. One such event is taking place at Dakota County Technical Colleges. This is a job fair that the colleges put together, bringing together all sorts of resources within the community to help equip people who might be facing challenges from job loss, or they might need assistance in paying bills. They have compiled quite a few organizations that can be extremely helpful. I've been down there a few separate days and I've seen the people that are getting real critical help right when they need it. So I encourage you, if you or somebody that you know needs assistance in finding a job, getting your resume updated, or finding places where you can get assistance, head down to Dakota County Technical College. It's going on every week, Monday through Thursday, from 2 to 4 in the main auditorium, and that's going to be going on for the next 3 weeks. If you have any comments or questions about that, please feel free to call me and I can get you the details that you need. As we continue to plow through this legislative session and into the summer, I invite you to continually come to me with questions and concerns regarding anything facing the community. It's a pleasure to be serving you here at the Capitol, and I'll stay in touch.